Yep. Peace and blessings, brothers and sisters. Once again, it's the Cosmocentric Mystic. Reporting out on the energy of the previous day. I had the date on that last video as 9/8. I gotta go and change it because it's actually 9/9. But it was kind of interesting. So I do the readings at like 6 something in the morning, right? And then I go to work for the day, and I guess I expected the energy to play itself out at work, because usually after work I go home and it's like TKO for the rest of the day. But yesterday it wasn't that way. I went by my wife's job and helped her out a little bit, and then after that I went by my brother's house. My brother's a homeopathic naturopathic doctor, and we were discussing some things, and then it just came to me. I was trying to convince him to begin to give classes on what he knows. He's a great person. Like, this brother heals people with natural medicine for a living. Like, this is what he does, and he's very good at it. And so I was trying to say, people would love to learn from you. You should really kind of think about offering classes. But it's like what they say: when you're great at what you do, you're not usually great at teaching how to do what you do. So it was kind of one of those conversations, and I left his house thinking that was the energy, because Youthful Sorrow, relationship to business. So it's like that young, energetic energy that's dynamic and wants to go out and do things and get it straight, but encounters some sadness or something. So it wasn't really all that sad, and I just walked away thinking that was it. So I get home, and this tablecloth that I have came. I ordered it from Amazon. So because my plan is to go downtown, if not this weekend, definitely next weekend, and begin to give readings to the public, downtown, just straight up out there, testing the waters with the reading. And so I was really excited. I was like, wow, it came. And then so I went into my car. I got my table out. I make copper wrapped jewelry pieces. You saw, if you were following me, you saw the video of me in the summer in one of the crystal mines that I go to, locating crystals. And so that's what I do. I go crystal mining. I find different places where I locate crystals, and then I buy them and wrap them. I sell them for the most part. Some success, and some just, and the non-success that I've had, I guess, is basically due to me not really pushing it. But so I decided to get my jewelry out, set up the display on the table, set my books up for sale, and then me in the middle doing readings for people downtown DC. That's the plan, right? So I set it up in my meditation room at the house, and was looking at it, was like, oh, this is gonna be nice. I'll show everybody at the table in a moment, later on. I don't have it with me now. Maybe even when I set up, I'll just show you the setup. So I was really excited about that, and that was cool. I go out, I fix some food, and I go outside, and I'm on my steps, just eating kind of like a bowl of lentils or whatever. And some people come over, and it's the daughter of a person that I want to get to endorse my book. And I was like, wow, that was really random. So I gave her the book to give to Shechem to see if I'll get any endorsement. Hopefully a yes, so I can move forward. I plan on moving forward Anyway, it's just I would rather have the blessings of the teacher before I move forward. The system itself is begging to be presented to the world, and so that's what I'll do. But anyway, so that was really amazing. And then I ended up, telling one of the sisters that's there, that, my plan, doing readings downtown. I asked a person about my reading that I gave to her. Like, was it sufficient? Did I really comment on the energies that are taking place in your life? Like, because I told her my plan and like what I plan on doing. Like, I really plan on just getting out here and telling the people, hey, this is a system that works. This is a system that can tell you the dominant energies of your life and help you plan and make great decisions in your life. That's powerful. That's really intense. Like, really, I can do that? So, I asked her about the reading. She said, yeah, once she understood the energies that the reading was commenting on, she could see it play itself out. What she had to do to transcend the situation and to get into a position of peace and balance. And so, she gave me the go ahead. So then the sister that was there last night, she's a cool sister. She's free spirit for real. So she was like, oh, I want a reading. And so I was like, okay, that's cool. And we ended up doing 3 readings. And then I was like, oh man, this is why I'm gonna start charging people, because it gives you great insight into your life, and then people will just start asking and asking and asking more and more questions, and it becomes kind of like, I don't know, an overuse of the energy. And so I ended up charging her for the last question. It was just it was half of what my rate is going to be, but it was spot on point. I mean, the cards are like boom. The sister asked about one of the questions. The sister asked, she was like, she got offered this position at this wellness center in Bethesda, and she wondered if she should take it. And it was a reading that indicated the beginning of a new enterprise that seems like it has real promise to it, but something is going to end in the future. And she told me that, well, this wellness center only has about 6 more months left, maybe 8, before the building that the wellness center is in gets demolished for construction. I was like, oh, well, that's the ending that's going to happen. It's going to be a great beginning, but it's going to end. And that was nice. Like, it's like the cards, like, spot on point. Amazing. Totally amazing. And so overall, the youthful sorrow related to the business, related to me going out and being entrepreneurial and energetic, that's what it was. That's the comment. That's what it was commenting on. Me setting up this business, or this entrepreneurial endeavor, where I actually go out into the street and do readings for people. And yeah, so that's what it was commenting on. I actually had to try to avoid an accident there. So yeah, beautiful. Maybe, well, after I do my first couple of downtown readings, my experience there, that'll tell me all about the reading. So I think that's what it is. So really, we'll see. Peace and blessings. Thank you for tuning in. Om Moheba.